Welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be talking to you about 10 things that I wish I knew before starting my YouTube channel. Things that I think if I had put in place, I would have gotten to the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours much faster. So I still did that within a year or thereabouts, and I'm happy about that. I've been able to meet many amazing YouTubers. I've been able to impact the lives of some people, help people make money and give value. So that's an happy thing to do. But these are the things I wish I knew much earlier. Number one, start a channel once you feel like you should start a channel. For you to be watching this video right now, you are probably considering starting a channel, or you already have a channel. If for any reason you feel like starting a YouTube channel, it is the right thing to do. So you might think that you need to have a perfect camera, you need to have a perfect light, you need to have a studio, especially if you want to do talking head videos. No, you don't need all of that. All you need to start your YouTube channel is the will to start the YouTube channel. Shut your mind to perfectionism, because perfectionism can lead you to that analysis paralysis whereby you just constantly consider starting the channel and never starting it. You know, one of my friends just started his YouTube channel now, and I'm happy about it. He has been procrastinating on starting it for years. Everything will never feel perfect around you. You won't have the gears you need, you won't have the time. So one major thing I used to say is that you cannot improve what you did not start. You need to start the channel, shoot your first video without the fancy lights, without a camera. Use your phone. Most of our phones these days are good enough to shoot a decent quality. Start with that. Then you can improve on every aspect of your YouTube channel later on. For example, you can check out my very first video on this channel. Hello friends, this is Sunday Abegunde. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am a top-rated plus content strategist across multiple platforms, but for the purpose of this YouTube channel, we would be considering Upwork. So when I started my first video, like, I cannot make a complete sentence without cutting like 100 times before the sentence is completed. So I cut out the mistake, but then you observe jumping. You would observe that you are not seeing that in this video now, because over the 1 year period or so, I have improved even on my presentation skills. Now I stay in one place. I don't move left and right too much. So you cannot improve what you don't start. I have to start learning how to present, how not to feel shy in front of the camera, how not to feel stupid talking to an inanimate thing in front of me. Done is better than perfect. So I know a couple of persons who have actually taken the courage to record a video, but they are not satisfied with the quality of the video they've recorded. It's not perfect. There was a mistake here. Post it like that despite the mistake. My very first video did over 2,000 views. Now looking back at that video, the camera exposure was bad, the audio was terrible, like it was clipping, it was making some awkward sounds. Okay, I think somebody even commented that the audio is bad, but a lot of people also commented that they got value from it, they learned from it. People were more concerned about what they want to learn. Many of these famous skit makers we have in Nigeria right now started their skit making shooting on their phone. So just ensure that you release video consistently, regularly. Pick a period of time you can post and you can stick to. So for example, if you have a 9-to-5 job, you can decide to be recording and editing every Saturday. So you don't need to do fancy too much editing. Just ensure it's clean. For a start, you can improve when you start. Shooting video, in spite of my imperfection in my first video, over the years has actually helped me to improve my sound a bit, improve my camera quality a bit. Even right now, I'm shooting with Canon M50 Mark II, the kit lens. I'm supposed to get maybe like a Sigma lens, a standard lens, but I'm shooting with the kit lens. I know, like, if you don't have a camera, you might think, oh, you have a camera. The camera with the kit lens sometimes is not even as good as shooting with my iPhone 12. But then I'm learning how to use the camera. That's another thing I'm achieving. Another thing I wish I knew before starting my YouTube channel is that running a YouTube channel takes a lot of time, takes a lot of energy, And if you want to, underline if you want to, it takes a lot of money. You can spend like 5 hours, 6 hours, that's if you are not outsourced. You can also outsource it if you have the money to, but I would not advise that you outsource anything when you are just starting fresh, except maybe you are financially buoyant enough from doing other things from your 9 to 5, then you can outsource your editing, because it takes a lot of time and you need to pay the person you are outsourcing to for their time. So it's best to start learning yourself, because one thing YouTube does for you is that it helps you to learn multiple skills. Despite the fact that I've been editing before I started YouTube, even my editing skills has improved. My studio setup skills has improved. So you will be improving gradually, and even as I speak right now, it will still improve, that it will get better than what it is right now, because I do this every now and then. I do this frequently. So, and I think you should start that too. So it takes a lot of time and energy, and the reward is not instant. Many persons who knew me making YouTube videos, maybe like in my first 6 months, I'm always making a buzz around YouTube video, posting my YouTube videos, sometimes to my WhatsApp status and all of that. Some persons had the vibe that I was making a lot of money from YouTube. No, I wasn't. Freelancing is actually funding my lifestyle. YouTube was something I was building, something I was pouring my passion into, and I was enjoying. But over a long period of time, for example, when you get monetized, you don't even have to get monetized before you start making money on YouTube. You will definitely get reward for your efforts. You won't get the reward instantly, but you would get the reward definitely. That's one thing I learned running a YouTube channel. Yes, about a year ago, I was making 0 naira, but now I am making some dollars. Yeah, it's just some 2 figures, like on my YouTube monthly, and I know it's going to grow. One thing is, building YouTube is actually a good thing. You make the video once, it continues to get views for as long as YouTube exists, then it continues to make you money. The money you make from YouTube snowballs upward. That means like in your first month, you might make $2 in quotes. In your second month, you might make 35. In your third month, you might make 50. In your fifth month, maybe like after a year or 2 years of being monetized, you can start making maybe like $200, $400, $1,000 per month. And there are YouTubers that make millions. You can see Mr. Beast makes about $500 million monthly as a YouTuber. Maybe not everybody would actually attain that height of success to manage your expectation, but you know the kind of financial exploits YouTubers are doing even in Nigeria. Talk of Tayo Aino, talk of Isayo Fusudo, talk of Mark Angels. Speak about anybody that is actually consistently making YouTube videos. So the third thing I learned about owning a YouTube channel is that videos sometimes don't take off immediately. When I post a video, at first, I expect it to perform, and when it doesn't perform, I feel disappointed. I feel like I've wasted my time working on the video because I spent an only amount of time working on my videos. But I was actually gaining experience in all aspects as I continue working on the videos. But one thing I realized after like 6 months of running my YouTube channel is that some videos that didn't perform well when it was posted, when I was still tracking the analytics in like a day after being posted, 2 days after being posted, 1 week after being posted, they didn't perform well. They were underperforming. I checked my analytics after about 6 months, and some of those videos turned out to be one of my top 10 videos. And even my most performing video right now, the video about the MasterCard on my channel, it didn't perform well at all. It performed less than other videos I've posted in like the first 1 month, 2 months of me making it. Then suddenly it started to gain traction. I think it started to get some love from the YouTube algorithm. So when you make a video, just ensure that it is as good as possible for your level of skills at that point in time, and ensure that it gives value to the audience. Then post it. After you've posted it, you can do a bit of promotion for it, move on to the next video and get your mind off it. That's the way to go. Another thing I wish I knew before becoming a YouTuber is that family and friends will not actually help you get to where you want to be. I'm not saying they would not support you. In short, my very first video, I got love and support from my family and friends, people who came from WhatsApp to comment, to support. Some of them are actually not interested in learning how to make money on Upwork, but then because it is me, they came around, dropped their comment, and that was pretty good. It actually helped my first video, and there were people who wanted to learn too. But then for any social media platform, yes, your family and friends can help you for a start. Until you start gaining the attention, like the metrics of whether you are giving value or not, is when you start gaining the attention of complete strangers from different countries. Then you know that, oh, you are doing something right, irrespective of what the vanity metrics is saying. So when I start to get feedbacks from people from Cameroon, from people from UK, from people from United States of America, I begin to know, oh, there are people around the world watching me, not just my family and friends. Because, for example, my brother would definitely comment thumbs up, good, whether it is good or not, because he loves me. He's not lying. It is good in his eyes because it is his beloved brother that is doing it. Do you understand? But when random persons start to acknowledge what you do and appreciate what you do and start to give you feedback that they are getting value from your content in form of entertainment, whether in form of education, whether in form of information, any form of value they are getting from your channel, shows that you are doing something right. So don't beat yourself to it that you are not getting the kind of attention from family and friends. They are not your major audience. That's one thing I learned the hard way, like Very Dark Man would say. So another thing I wish I knew before starting my YouTube channel is that camera is actually not the number one most important thing. It's not even the number two. It's not the number three most important thing. But for some reason, we just get excited and want to get a camera. Yes, I got a camera even for my first video, though I didn't know how to set up the camera pretty well because I was not a shooter. I was just a post-production guy. So I have videos that have been properly shot and then I can work on it. But then when I started my YouTube channel, I start to shoot video, I start to operate camera, I start to learn more about ISO, aperture, white balance, chromatic aberration, custom white balance, or different types of lenses, learning about things like the speed booster, learning about a lot of things about the camera, following YouTubers. That's by the way. But the camera, if I am to start the YouTube channel again, will not be one of the first thing I would buy because one, it is expensive. It's in the region of 500,000 when I got the camera. My phone then was iPhone XS Max, and that was more than good enough to shoot a decent quality. But when I tried using my iPhone, I wasn't pleased with the quality I was getting, so I went for a camera. And why wasn't I pleased for the quality I was getting? You know, I was telling you a phone is decent and good enough. Lighting, if the lighting of your environment, of the environment you'll be shooting your YouTube video is good, your phone will perform very well. But your phone, because of the smaller sensor on it, yeah, it has some digital manipulations to help it get better, but it won't give you a great quality under low light. So you need to get a good light. Good light is one of the first thing I would recommend that you get even before the camera. You know, after buying my low photo LP200 by lights, I shot some videos with my phone recently, and the quality I got was way higher than what I've been getting with my phone, same phone, when I was using the other cheaper ring light and softbox. I would not advise you to get ring lights. I know that's like a common thing most people want to get when they want to start YouTube channel. It's not bad. If you are a makeup channel, maybe that works for you. But then, you know, you are building towards getting better at this production thing. So you don't want to get things that you would have to dispose with time. For now, I don't need my ring light anymore. That's why you should not get a camera that you cannot change the lens, because after sometimes, right now, I'm not feeling I'm getting the best from this kit lens. I want to get a better lens, so I don't have to change my complete camera because I want a better lens. The camera is interchangeable, and that's what is recommendable if you are just starting the YouTube channel. You can get Sony ZV-1, Sony ZV-1, Canon M50 Mark II. Those are good cameras when you eventually want to get camera. But then get my point. Lighting is the most important thing. I would recommend there's this light, Sute Photo light. It's about 150,000 naira as at the time of recording this video. It got more expensive. Maybe it might get cheaper now that dollar has gone down. You can get all these 65 watts light. Then if you have the money, I would advise maybe like you get something from 100 watts above. Then don't get a random light, get a COB light. what even people who shoot movies in Nigeria use, and you are on the safer side using that, because it will serve you for long and you would not have to worry about lights maybe for the next 5-10 years. So you won't even stay up to 10 years, because when you start making more money on YouTube, you will be like Kagan that upgraded his GS to something more expensive. Just when we thought that he has good quality already, then he upgraded it, bought more expensive cameras, change his total setup. When there is money, Baba go dey tell us saying the whole in landlord. Another thing I wish I knew before starting my YouTube channel, I actually struggled a lot with this until maybe last 2 months or last month, that I think I got a major headway with. And that is the fact that audio is way more important than video quality. Audio is way more important than camera. I just got a cheap microphone of about 29,000 naira, a condenser mic. Then I made a video about my audio journey on this channel because it was a heck of a challenge for me. So I made a whole video. The video is very long about the things I attempted to do to get better audio quality, like using Adobe Podcast. Adobe Podcast makes your audio sounds unnatural, and I don't like that. So I stopped using it at some point. I tried it out. I used it for some of my videos. I did not like how I sounded unnatural in those videos. So I stopped using it. So I changed my microphone. I tried the popular K9 mic and I was very impressed. I would advise that you get that. It was in the region of 12,000 naira when I got it. It gave me a better quality than even the 39,000 naira microphone. Some other mic I've tried. Then echo, you probably want to shoot in a place where there is no echo. I had a lot of echo issue in my room, so I had to get an acoustic panel. So if you don't want to get an acoustic panel, the acoustic panel was I just called a carpenter guy to build it for me, told him instruction on how it should be. If you don't want to go through those if you shoot outdoor, you are free. Just get this type of Rode mic or this type of mic. So just get your audio sorted, because people would keep watching your video. If this video gets too dark, you would still continue watching because you can hear me. But then if you can't hear me, you would begin to consider leaving this video. Please don't leave. Hit the like button if you find this video valuable so far, to support what I do here and to ensure the algorithm serves you more of my valuable content. I promise you, I only share valuable things here. The 7th thing I learned about being a YouTuber is that consistency is everything. See, it's best for you to have good quality. As Mr. Beast said, it's easier for one quality video to do 10 million views than for you to do 10 million views with 100 videos that are not too high quality. Especially when you just started your YouTube channel, your first few videos, YouTube shows you more love when you post your first few videos. Especially when you're just starting the YouTube channel, you want to have a catalog, you want to have a backlog of maybe 1, 2, 3, 5 videos even before you post the first one. So when you post your first video, it gets attention maybe like for 3 days or a week, depending on what you want, the pace you want to go. You post the next video, then you leave it for like 2 days, 3 days or a week. At same interval, you post another. So YouTube algorithm will consider you serious and show your videos some love. So you get a lot of attention, and if those attentions are right, it can be your breakthrough on YouTube forever. So consistency is very important. I ensure I drop at least one long video and one short every week. I've been doing it consistently. For the short, thanks to YouTube Made For You program. Yes, there are YouTube communities that are out there to help you. For example, the YouTube Made For You program actually helped me to be more consistent and challenge myself with making better shorts. Although short does not pay the bill, so focus on the long form video. So it is better for you to push out 20 content that are 75% okay in a space of 6 months than for you to push out one content that is 95% okay in a space of 6 months. That means just one content in 6 months. Like, the momentum dies down. I know there are channels that are exception, but then for the general observation, it's not good. So when you are consistent, if you can be posting consistently one content a week and you are sure that you are improving a bit every time you you post. You are getting maybe like 5 to a couple of persons, random persons, tell you what you are doing is good, or they are enjoying what you are doing, and then you are improving on it every time you do it. You can be rest assured that you will surely get monetized. Give yourself a year. If you are in the entertainment niche, or let me even say, some persons will not stay up to a year. I've seen people got monetized in 3 months. I've seen people got monetized in 6 months, and I wish I could get my channel monetized in 6 months, 3 months. But if it doesn't work out for you, don't focus on that. That doesn't mean your channel will not outperform some other channel. But then your metrics for success on YouTube channel should be against the things that you have control over. E.g., like if you've been posting consistently for like 6 months, that is a metrics for success, that I've been able to achieve consistency on YouTube. No, don't benchmark yourself against other YouTube channels. Yes, you can check what they are doing, you can look at their traction. Oh, am I doing bad? But don't beat yourself to it. So the 8th thing I learned about being a YouTuber is that subscriber count is not ultimate. It's not the ultimate metrics. Although it provides social proof for your channel, and maybe when you want to get influencer deals, you don't even have to be monetized before you get brands approaching you for deals. Though I would advise you to be careful with influencer deals. Like some people want micro influencers to push their product, to push their solution or whatever they do. So you don't want to take it because of the money they are going to pay you and then advertise what is not appropriate or what you have never tested, what you can't actually put your name to on your channel. Don't be that desperate, because you want to be real, you want to be authentic with your audience. And that is why I've not even started a freelance course, because I don't want to be all about selling course to you guys or trying to market things. I just want to be my real self, and money is not the major goal. Yes, I would make money. I am making money in the long run. So subscriber count is not as important as the views you get on the video. You can see a channel with 500 subscribers but not getting any view. Another channel with 50 subscribers and they are getting 30 views. That channel with 50 subscribers is outperforming this channel with 500 subscribers. I understand subscriber count helps you towards the monetization, but then if you focus on the right metrics, ultimately you are going to get the high quality subscribers you want and you would get monetized. Then another metrics that is more important than view count is the engagement rate. Are people commenting? So some of you have been watching my YouTube channel for a while and you've never commented. Just comment anything, just for the to feel the righteousness of commenting. You can even comment the word anything. You can say something about things I've said. You can argue with me. You can disagree with me. So please comment. Help me grow. When you comment on my video and you hit the like button, the algorithm will be like, oh, something is happening on this guy's channel. People are commenting and liking. Then the algorithm will send the content out to more people that come and see something is happening here. You might be interested. It will show it to more people. You might be interested in what is happening on this guy's channel just because you comment and you like. Okay, so the penultimate thing I'm going to talk about is the fact that content idea, the idea of the video, is way more important than fancy editing. Remember I said I've been editing before I started YouTube channel. So when I started my YouTube channel, I want to experiment with a lot of things. I want to edit. I spend the only amount of time, spend 2 days, spend 3 days, spend 8 hours, long amount of time editing the videos. But that was not the most important thing. The most important thing was the idea. If the audience can find it valuable, like they can learn from it, it can help them achieve their goal. Maybe you are teaching something. For me, I teach how to make money online, especially through freelancing. They would connect better with you. So things that are way more important than fancy editing, cutting, motion. I know that works for some channel, for example, like Mr. Beast's channel. But then if you look at Think Media's video, you will not find a lot of excessive cuts. Their videos are performing well. So you need to trust your content well enough not to put too much editing. Yeah, it's not bad to have editing, but that editing thing takes a lot of time. I've seen videos that take me maybe like 3 days to edit, and they don't even perform as well as some videos that I just like, oh, I need to post a video this week. I've not posted a video this week. So I recorded something, I think on my jotter, I already jotted down. I feel it's valuable for my audience. Push it out. Just do the major cut as fast as I can. Even I know it's not totally perfect, but I know it passes the message. I just push it out. And some of those videos did very, very fine. So understand that the idea is more important than fancy editing. But that is not to say you should not do some retention editing. There is something called retention editing if you can. But note that the retention editing, any form of fancy editing, is tertiary. The primary focus should be on the idea of the video. So there are a lot of things I wish I knew before starting this channel. I might still do a version 2 of this video. The last thing I wish I knew before starting this YouTube channel is to focus on endogenous factors and not the exogenous factors. What do I mean by this? Endogenous factors are the factors I can control. For example, I can control how many videos I post per week. I can control if I want to change my thumbnail design because I want my video to perform better. I can control whether I want to outsource my editing or edit it myself. I can control my consistency in quotes. I can control the gears I use to shoot. I can control whether I go to take an editing course, learn After Effects. Those are the things I can control. I can control whether I learn more about presentation skills. So those are the things I can control. So I focus 100% on that. I can control whether I learn from other YouTubers that talk about how to grow my YouTube channel. I can control whether I watch Nate Black, Kelvin Shee, Roberto Blake, Sean Cannell, and the rest of them. I can control that. But what I cannot control to a degree is how the algorithm pushes out my video. I've taken my time to make some videos. I am 100% sure these videos are extremely valuable, and the algorithm does not push it out to a sufficient number of people, and the videos performed but did not meet my expectations. So I would have gotten disappointed if I don't have this mentality of focusing on the things I can control and letting the things I can't control be. The things I can't control are things I call the exogenous factors. They are things that you don't have absolute influence over. Yes, there are things you can do to help the algorithm favor you. For example, if you have better thumbnail, the algorithm will favor you. If your audio quality is good, your hook is very great, the algorithm seems to favor you, because it's not even about the algorithm, it's about the audience. So instead of saying the algorithm does not like my video, you can switch it to the audience does not like my video. But sometimes too, it's actually the algorithm. I have another YouTube channel where I posted a video and it did about 9,000 views, a long form video. It's a faceless channel, and I posted another video. It was doing in the region of maybe 3,000, 4,000 or so. So I was like, oh, this channel is gaining traction. So the next video I was going to make, I put in more effort, spend more time, and ensure that the mistakes I made some mistakes in the first 2 videos, and I know. So I corrected those mistakes. The idea was more impressive in my own eyes, but when I posted the video, the algorithm did not push it out. I think it got just about maybe 4 views or so. I'm very sure if the algorithm push it out to more people, it will get more views. The good thing is that I've not even checked the metrics for that specific video recently. I'm very sure that someday the algorithm will pick up that video and decide to test it with more audience, and that video can blow up. So thank you so much for joining with me in this specific video. I'm happy to meet you. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the like button, comment, please comment.